Now, before I introduce our first speaker for today, I want to provide a quick introduction to you. I want to pluck a number out of the air, and that number is 0.4%. Now, what does 0.4% mean? 0.4% is the total return you will get, inclusive of inflation, for a 10-year US Treasury bond. My question to you today is, can the combined efforts and opportunity of the world's labor and capital only amount to 40 basis points? That is how we see the world, not just this year, but for the next 10 years. Is this the future we're heading towards? And an actual BDM asked me in South Australia during the AFA Roadshows, have we as advisors failed to advise our clients since the GFC? Now, I'm not having a go at you because we as advisors, we've also faced the same issue. And the issue is this. A client comes up to you and says, Jonathan, my portfolio since the last review has gone down another 10%. I'm worried. I'm concerned. Put me into cash. My response is, okay. Is that advising? Is that the advice we'll continue to provide our clients? Because the fact here, ladies and gentlemen, if we continue to roll term deposit investments over at 5.7% for a 6-month period, we're faced with a situation where a client pays us an advice fee to get a term deposit, where they can go to UBank or go to ING Direct and get the same service, and all they'll do is still call you and send you a letter to renew your term deposits. We have to look beyond that if we're going to survive FOFA and if we're going to survive being in the advice industry. And we know that ourselves because we are advisors. So there's something to think about, and there's a brighter future ahead. Our first speaker today is Miss Annie Shum. Annie Shum is the Director of Institutional Sales for Value Partners. And Ms. Shum joined Value Partners in April 2011 as a senior sales colleague. Prior to that, she's had various roles at other asset management companies in Hong Kong, also in business development, and she also spent a number of years in New York focused on fund administration. Ms. Shum graduated with an MBA from the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, as well as holding a bachelor's degree in finance and economics from Carnegie Mellon University in the United States. Now, Annie is going to give you a corporate update as to where Value Partners sits today, what their power force is behind them, and why they continue to strive to succeed and have succeeded now for over a 20-year period. So, Ms. Annie Shum.
Thank you, Jonathan. Hello, everyone. It's very good to see you all here. As Jonathan said, I'm going to give you a background of Value Partners, and for those of you who are not too familiar with us, tell you what we do and who we are. Value Partners was founded in 1993 by our two co-founders, Mr. Cha Ching-hai and Mr. Vinny Ye. Today, Mr. Cha remains the chairman and the co-CIO of our investment team. With an asset under management of close to $8 billion US, we are one of the largest asset managers based in the Greater China region. We were the first, and we're still the only one who are listed on the main board of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. We have a very strong team of investment professionals on the ground doing company research and fundamental analysis. We have today over 150 staff. Majority of them are based in Hong Kong, where our headquarters is located. We also have a research office in Shanghai with a team of investment analysts dedicated to Shanghai Asia equity research. And they're led by our senior fund manager, Mr. Alan Wen, who you will see in a minute. Aside from the research office and the Hong Kong office, we also have two joint venture businesses in Taiwan and in China. In Taiwan, we own a joint venture in a mutual fund company with a local securities house to do onshore Taiwan local mutual funds. In China, the same. We actually just made an announcement earlier this month that we had made an acquisition in a joint venture, also to do local China mutual fund. And we are the only local asset manager based in Hong Kong who has the asset management license to carry out asset management activities in all 3 regions of the Greater China, namely in Taiwan, in Hong Kong, and in China. When Mr. Chia founded Value Partners, his vision was to create a temple of investing in Asia. What he meant was that he wanted to build an asset management house where the core essence is to do fundamental company analysis. When he looked at company, he's not looking at just buying a stock, but he's looking to become a part owner of a business. And over the years, our investment team has developed proprietary research and investment analysis to hunt for the 3 R's in the business, namely the right business run by the right people and selling at the right price. When our investment team do their company research, they're not just looking at talking to the management or the investor relations people who are going to tell you what they want you to hear. They do much more than that. They go talk to the customers, they go talk to the local suppliers, they go talk to the company's peers and competitors. And by that, they get a lot more in-depth, comprehensive review of the company. One of the very unique culture of Value Partners is the size of our investment team and how our investment professionals are groomed. We have a very large team of over 40 investment professionals. A lot of them joined Value Partners very early on in their career. And many of them have spent over 10 years with the company. What this means is that they've worked closely with each other for a very long time, and they very closely follow the value investing discipline. This also gives us the scale to do a lot of in-depth research, look at companies that are not really covered by a lot of broker research, and to discover unique ideas. And as a matter of fact, over 70% of our investment ideas, they came from our own in-house research. The stability of our investment team also means that the same group of people who were managing your money 10 years ago are still the same people who are managing your money now, thereby giving you consistent performance. And unlike a lot of the fund houses who employ a star manager approach, all our funds are managed by a team-based approach, whereby our investment team is broken down into sector coverage to allow the analysts to do more in-depth research. And then the portfolio allocation is carried out by our senior portfolio managers. And on top of that, we have the co-CIOs to make a macro overlay. And that is to hedge our portfolio against market beta in a down market. Okay, stop. With all the hard work that's put in by our investment team, what we have delivered is a best-in-class performance. Our flagship product, the Value Partners Classic Fund, has consistently outperformed both the market and its peers over its 19 years of track record. Through the 19 years, we've been through many market cycles, the tech bubble, the Asian financial crisis, the global financial crisis, and today we're still able to deliver an annualized return of over 17%. And at the same time delivering the lowest volatility among the market as well as among its peers. This is something that we take great pride in, and we appreciate every investor's support and confidence in us, and we look forward to continue to bring this outstanding performance to every one of you. So without further delay, I'm going to pass the floor back to Jonathan to introduce the next speaker. Thank you.